There's Kitty. You are your good kitty. All right, it's a Thursday, October 30th, 2025, about 5:07 p.m. Welcome to the Please Subscribe show. Here's one of our stars, Critter. Hey, Critter. And he is from the Mirror Critters. He likes to live, laugh, and smell good. This is his costume. Likes to hang on Revere mirrors. The closest we're gonna get to a haunted house is probably Halloween yards. Scary looking yards with skeletons in them and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Please Subscribe right here. And then PayPal right here. If you'd like to support the show, that's my PayPal. All right. It's Halloween Eve, as they say, the night before the 31st of October, which would be Halloween, which is going to be tomorrow. And this is a part of the show where you get to watch me pick up food at restaurants and drop it off at your doorstep. That's part of it. And sometimes I talk about music and movies and things that come along in the media and pop culture, things like that. I have an acting background, so it goes all the way back to the actor studio. Yeah, for real. I studied in New York to be an actor at the mecca of all acting studios, the Actor Studio. That's where Marlon Brando went, and James Dean, and Marilyn Monroe, Robert De Niro went there. Yeah, I studied acting there. And I lived in close to Hollywood. I lived in Long Beach, and I used to drive to Hollywood all the time. And I was a background artist, and I did some indie films where I had bigger parts and things like that. I worked with a guy named Drake Dormus when he was getting accepted to AFI, American Film Institute, when he was very young, and he's a Hollywood director out there too. But yeah, I started this vlog about 5 years ago in Carrollton, Texas. Linda and I started it, and we also we started a band too called the Linda and Cole Band when we started the show. So because we had original music when we first opened the show. Okay, we gotta get through Halloween Eve, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifying bell so you'll be notified when the next video uploads. All right, here we go. All right, on my way to get some gas, and I found out on WeatherBug the temperature is 66. So it says 69 in my car, but that's only because it gets hotter in the car than it does outside. It tends to heat up a little bit, and it'll get as low as 47 late tonight, like around probably 3. I bought a couple of coats, a sweater, just to make sure if it does get a little bit cooler that I have cover. And we're gonna get some gas at 7-Eleven. All right, it's 254 on the mount. And after rewards, I'll lower that to 244. Put the phone number in here. All right, that saves it about 10 cents. 244. Casa Manana's doing Rudolph in December right now, or they just finished up West Side Story. Or no, actually, no, they're about to start up West Side Story. Leonard Bernstein. But Rudolph is coming December. All right, Panera Bread, 5:29 arrival, 3 minutes, 0.7 mile for the pickup. Panera Bread on its way, 5:53 arrival, 17 minutes, 7 miles for the delivery. And it looks like new construction going up on South University. Right next to Panera Bread. Cutting Edge Haunted House is going to be at its highest point of activity. Probably today and tomorrow. See the demon there. I got to go by it yesterday and do a drop. Some workers there ordered some food delivery, and it was pretty crowded. It looks like they're getting a head start tonight. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets her wings. An angel gets its wings.
And the wrinkles are full of earth. Anyone would understand how much time she spent hoarding and harvesting.
Sun's abnormally bright. What time? It's about 6:10. It's just blaring. Here, Ephesians 3:21, to him be glory forever. And that's the most important thing. As long as you give glory over to God. And the ruler of the universe, which is Jesus Christ, his son. He's the one that makes all the calls. And when you rebuke in the name of Jesus Christ, it certainly works. All right, Mellow Mushroom, and on our way. 6:20 arrival, 5 minutes, 2 miles for the pickup. TCU campus, been here since 1873, 152 years old. It started off downtown in 5 city blocks. It was surrounded by bars and brothels and restaurants, so they moved it over here, which there's bars over there. But I guess it was in a busy area of downtown, and this is less busy. I mean, there's not too many bars. There's more restaurants than bars. But there's Buffalo Wild Wings, I think. No, that's not Buffalo Wild. Buffalo Brothers is what they call it. Dutch's Burgers. They've got burritos and burgers there. Buffalo Brothers is what they call it. And Ampersand. It's kind of an upper end restaurant. McAllister's. I don't know about Bond Shop. It looks like it's for lease right here. And they've got an Einstein Bagel, Smoothie King, Potbelly over there. And then down there they have more restaurants. And Topper's Pizzas, Downberry, and there's a McDonald's over there. And Mellow Mushroom, if you go straight, you'll run into Bluebonnet Circle. It's on the edge of Bluebonnet Circle. That's where we're going to right now. There's someone in costume. Looks like a revolutionary with his wig. Maybe George Washington, young rebel who hated the government at the time, ruled by the English, who were unfair and harsh and cared only about money. Taxation without representation is his calling. That was his calling card. The English king. I'll tax you and not give you a reason. That's evil. So George Washington stood up, became a rebel, hated among the English, and he overthrew the government. One man. What one man can do. One single man was George Washington. And he became our founding father, a revolutionary. So those that speak in revolution in this country, you take them real serious. There's a lot of them, especially on YouTube. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, George Washington is definitely one of my heroes. He's like, are you going to tax me not for a just cause? That's what you're going to do? We'll see about that. Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakers. And after he got a little bit of help from a few other revolutionaries and some Native Americans, they definitely backed off. The giant tree that overlooks Mellow Mushroom. There's Mellow Mushroom on the bicycle. 1974 when it was established. Big time internet glitch. I was able to connect to the Wi-Fi. Mellow Mushroom. And 2-order pizza with Caesar salad. All right, Mellow Mushroom on its way. 6:55 arrival, 15 minutes, 5.4 miles for the delivery. Yeah, lost dog eating roadkill. Looks like the nearest turnoff is Meadow. We're on West Creek Drive. Or actually, Walton is across the street. Walton and West Creek. It's the neighborhood that dog is in. It's a little gray lap dog. Must have jumped the fence or something. He's eating a roadkill in the middle of the road. police presence around here, right by Pascal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, like maybe 10 police cars. Looks like they're taking some kind of report right there by the church. Got one where all the action is. 7:24 arrival, 4 minutes, 1 mile for Pizza Hut, right by Pascal High School. Go around this way. Okay, so still kind of can go through there. Try to get to that Pizza Hut. There's like a van stalled right there. Definitely something going on. Pizza. Apparently it looks like a van is in the middle of the road. No one's in it. I might have fixed it a little bit. Pizza Hut on its way. 7:51 arrival, 11 minutes, 3.7 miles for the... Community known as North Greenbrier. All right, American Modernism from the Charles Butt Collections, starting September, going through January. Eamon Carter. All right, got a pretty good one. Two of them, Sweet Green and HG Supply. 8:08 arrival, 1 minute, 350 feet for the pickup. Got my little hoodie going on right here. Zipped it up because it's getting chilly. There is HG Supply. Nice restaurant. I like these little things right here. A little window where you place orders while you're in the restaurant. I don't know if this is. Oh well. All right, first one. HG Supplies, 8:28 arrival, 8 minutes, 2.6 miles for the delivery. Here we go, and the second one will be Sweet Green. So road work ahead, and pulled right behind this establishment right here. And I saw a car do that earlier. They're doing work over there by the hotel, or the motel, I guess. Just like that. All right, now for Sweet Green. 8:45 arrival, 12 minutes, 4.7 miles for the delivery. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's a cat. A lizard hat or something. All right, Pizza Hut, we're on our way. 9:04 arrival, 3 minutes, 1.6 miles for the pickup. All right, let's dodge this door. Crazy door. That's good. All right, Pizza Hut on its way. 9:20 arrival, 5 minutes, 2.4 miles for the delivery.
The customer requested you hand them.
Depending on your rotation, you'll find that sometimes you get the same order from the same restaurant. The same order, but the same restaurant with different orders. Sometimes they get the same food, sometimes not. That one required a knock and a PIN number, so you have to kind of hand it off in person. At least they give you the PIN through another way. All right, so going to Pizza Hut again. 9:34 arrival, 6 minutes, 2.5 miles for the pickup. Looks like something's going on over there. Apparently they have stories about Jeff Tweed or something like that. Some kind of attacker. I don't know. The Atlantic Seahawks or something. I guess they're dressed up. Something, I don't know. Trying to figure it out. That's right, Halloween. Forgot. Alright, let's play Dodge the Door. Here we go. Pizza Hut on its way again. 9:55 arrival, 5 minutes, 2.4 miles for the delivery.
Is that okay?
The entrance is way over there. Dragon with a moving head. Texas Church's Chicken, 10:09 arrival, 10 minutes, 0.9 mile for the pickup. Okay, it's Church's Texas Chicken. Church's Texas Chicken. First time I said it, I think I said Texas Church's Chicken. It's actually Church's Texas Chicken. So it's Church's first, then Texas Chicken. Church's Texas Chicken. Church's Texas Chicken on its way. 10:29 arrival, 11 minutes, 4.3 miles for the delivery. Alrighty, got one at the dessert shop. 10:38 arrival, 3 minutes, 1 mile for that pickup. Here we go. All right, dessert shop on its way. 10:54 arrival, 11 minutes, 6.6 miles for the delivery. There's the new toll that way. They call it Chisholm Trail Toll. Looks like they got a bunch of Ben & Jerry ice cream from the dessert shop.
The customer requested you.
It's like come looks like there's someone still out there on the docks. Let alone the pond. Actually Richard Buckner. He does a whole thing with acoustic guitar and everything, but this is more when he's kind of rocking out. That was some of his acoustic stuff. Don't you hate it when those people smile like this? I'm just joking. How you doing? Pretty good. Alright, we've got a silver alert. It's a blue Ford F-150. Call 911. License plate. Let's see if we can get it. KYW, or KWI. KWY 5116. So some hippie got a hold of their pharmaceutical medicine and went overboard, probably jumped in a car and took off. It was probably their own car, or at least one of their relatives, and they're out there somewhere. Get them. That's what I say. Little tuxedo cat. Yeah, a water burger. How you doing, kitty? Right, got one at late night Sonic, 11:37 arrival, 5 minutes, 2 miles for the... Play of the game. Ordering the Sonic Smasher. So far we're missing the Sonic Blast. It's like a chunk brownie blast. It is a chunk brownie blast medium that you're missing. So according to the sign, you got your sweet and you're salty. So I agree with that. These aren't as salty as the pretzel though, but still can be salty if you add salt to them. They're usually not that salty, but these two are very, very sweet. If you're diabetic, it's enough to kill you. Maybe. Well, at least put you in a coma. Also, to let you know, if you're on a diet and you cut your salts and your sweets, it'll drop off you like you wouldn't believe. All right, here it is. The Sonic Blast. And I'm gonna get this to insulate it. Make sure you get everything you need. And just get a straw too. I think I have to use probably one of my own straws. Let's see here. That should be good. About like that. It's got a limeade and a Sonic Blast chunk brownie. Alright, now for the second one. Alright, this has been one of the biggest issues. Limeade was missing, the second order, and a Sonic Blast for the first order, which is a big deal. So both orders were missing something. I'm glad I looked over the receipt on that one. And no receipts were given out. So that's a clue right there. A receipt not given out? Double check that order. Alright, look at it. She's coming with the limeade. Alright, so she finally brought the limeade for this one. So it's missing a Blast, which we got the Blast, and we got the limeade. So good thing I looked over that one. I'm gonna look over there, especially if they don't bring a receipt. Eating late and playing cozy. 12:14 arrival, 9 minutes, 4 miles for the delivery. A big deal, just arrived. Sonic, Grillo's Pickles. Oh, wow. Look at all that. Constant strobe light over the front yard. A wicked tree right over there. Probably use that tree in Waiting for Godot if you're a Samuel Beckett fan. I don't know, these pumpkins underneath it. Yeah, a little graveyard right there. Not too shabby. All right, last delivery for tonight for the second Sonic. 12:29 arrival, 6 minutes, 2.8 miles for the delivery. Pickles Grillos at Sonic. I just wanted to say that. Pickles Grillos. Is that grilled pickles? I'm just assuming. Stabbed with a pickle. Pickles Grillos at Sonic. Yeah, I guess that would be funny, someone gets stabbed with a pickle. That'd be Christopher Marlowe hung out with Shakespeare, was killed over a pickle. Probably was. Who knows? Could be a rumor. Could be that Christopher Marlowe died of natural causes. No one really knows. But it was documented that he was stabbed over a pickle at a bar. According to the document, he was stabbed in the eye over a pickle. A sweet pickle. Who knows? Pickles, Grillos at Sonic. You have Jason standing there with a pickle. Jason Voorhees. Look at this right here. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. Got a message. And the corn. These are all the future greenlight projects that I'll have in Hollywood. You've seen them go off right there. That's what they represent. Whether they just use my YouTube stuff or whatever. Screenplays, all that stuff. It's all reality. Another green one, I've got a few more. A few more. A few more green light projects. All of them will be very much. So you buy a pizza and you get a free pizza. So there was 3 of them, 1 tuna and 2 turkeys that were on that expired on October 30th. So I got a couple of those. That banana wasn't here earlier today, but whatever those were. I have no idea. It looks like potatoes or something. The tuna is chicken salad. I got 1 chicken salad. And this one expired too. Smoked turkey. By just a few hours. They have to throw them out after midnight. And then another one right here, which is a smoked turkey and Monterey Jack cheese. These are pretty good. Purple light. The purple light. There's Kitty. So I'll try to put I Love Lucy. Interesting. We must learn first to feed the neighbor cats, outdoor cats. Okay. Oh, it's hard for you. But you have to take an elevator ride right down here. There we go. Very good, kitty. And that's an outdoor kitty. Amy the witch. It's going to get a good helping. And I don't see Tabitha out there. She's probably hearing my voice. You can hear these sounds. She might be out there. No. So far, just Amy the witch is out there. All right. Here we go, Amy. And here's a little rock. That'll keep that from blowing away. Go with today's kitty. There is one kitty. 9 lives. And each life has a number. Numbers 1 through 9. And swirl the cat food. And pick a cat food. Today's kitty will be having fancy feast. Beef, feast, and gravy grilled. Come on, kitty. There we go. Get one good scoop here. And another good scoop. Ain't that special? Eat, my feline kitty. Edmund Tuxedo Scratchy Cassavetes. I will be warming up these Wingstop French fries. Probably about a full minute. And that's what we'll be warming up. I'll be having ketchup and this wonderful ranch. And this expired 7-Eleven smoked turkey Monterey Jack cheese. It's only expired by a few hours. Actually, a couple hours. That's the sound of kitty crunching. Okay, so it expired by just a few hours. Oh, of course, Wingstop French fries. Now I'm on a diet. I'm not going to eat all of them. But I'm going to take one bite for this, and then we're going to get to watching the news and things like that. See if this thing opens. There it goes. I love these sandwiches. They're great. And they're 400. I always do this every time. I always open it. It's 400 and... Oh, here it is. Oh, no. Just 390 calories. The type of sandwich, of course, is important. It's a smoked turkey Monterey Jack cheese sandwich. Kind of see it right there. Still using the old iPhone 11. You know what? I gotta go wash my hands. I'll be right back. I fed Amy the witch outside. Okay, first I'm gonna try some of these French fries with ranch. I could microwave a little bit. They're pretty good. They're Wingstop French fries. Here we go. And of course, my sandwich, which is only a few hours expired. Ketchup in my mouth. And we'll see who's on. Please subscribe. I know you've heard of my show.
The Lords of Licorice are being played by the Hex Brothers.
Understudy. SpongeBob, Nickelodeon channel. All right. Ooh, someone was on the air watching Grey's Anatomy, I think. Probably a ghost. Let's see here. Apps. Come down this way. Over here. Go back up this way. And, ooh, Criterion. And we're going to hit the YouTube channel here. And let's see. YouTube. There I am. That comes to a commercial. You get the point. Okay, let's see. Ooh, something to do with Brandon Fraser, Back to the Future 40th. There's Van Life Gamer, Trent, the Travelers. Oh, okay, I haven't seen Tim Tracker. He's actually a parent, and that's his wife. Haven't seen him in a while. Creative stuff. We'll find something. Oh yeah, there's a OK Lou, and that's one of my favorite movies. That's Josh Brolin and No Country for Old Men. There's like a great little deleted scene I saw the other night with an old man comes in and speaking French. It could have been CGI, but I think it was. Anyway, all right, just one more French fry.